Peace be upon you. Working of printf function. So printf function is used to display data on the output screen. So C programming allows you to display any kind of data with the help of printf function. It is defined in the header file stdio.h. Semicolon is used to end the printf statement. Let us see some examples. I want to print my name, so I use the printf function and in double quotes I write my name. Now what if I want some space between my first name and last name? So I will use /t. So this is a backward slash followed by a t. So this is equals to 1 tab or 3 or 4 space. Similarly, if I want my second name to be coming below on the new line, so I can use /n. So this will print the output in this way. The first name will be on the first line and the /n will take my output to the next line and then print the remaining characters. So printf will print everything before it sees percentage or backward slash. So we will see how this works. So /n is used for new line and /t is used for 1 tab or 4 or 5 spaces. Similarly, if I want to print a value of any variable like integer, float or character, I will use percentage symbol. So percentage %d, it is used to print integer value, percentage %f, it is used to print a float value, and percentage %c is used to print a character value. We will see these examples in the coming slide. So let us take example of integer value. I am going to declare a variable a of type integer, and here I am going to initialize a with value 20. Now if I want to print the value of a, so I am going to use printf function, and in double quotes I am going to type the data value of a equals to %d. So the compiler will execute your printf function, and as soon as it sees this symbol percentage, it will check for the next character. So here D stands for decimal, so the compiler will know that it wants to print an integer value. So who is going to provide me the value? That is the variable a. So immediately after double quotes we have a comma, and the first variable which is here after comma, the value will be taken from that variable and given here in %d. So you will get the output as value of a equals to 20. Similarly, let us take another example. Here I am going to initialize a variable as well as declare variable a and initialize with value 10. So here I use the printf command to print the value of a equals to %d. So the %d, who is going to give the value after the comma? The comma, we have the variable a. So it is going to take the value of a, that is 10, and print here. Let us say one more example. We have two variable declaration. That is, I declare a variable a and b of integer data type. But here I have not initialized anyone. So the next command, I am going to initialize a with value 10. Now b will be given the value of a plus 10. So b is not initialized like a, but whatever is calculation is doing here, the answer will be given to b. So the value of a will not be changed, only the value of a will be taken, and the next number 10 will be added to the a. So what do you get the answer? A is 10, 10 plus 10 is 20. So now you print the command using printf function, the value of a equals to %d. So %d, who is going to give me the value after comma, that is a. Now if I want to print the value of b, so I'm going to use percentage %d, and again after comma the variable is b. Let us see how we can use float. So here I declare a variable float a. I initialize a to 20.50 and I'm going to print value of a. So now here instead of percentage %d, I'm going to use percentage %f. Why? Because for float you have to use %f. So a %f, when the compiler will read your printf command, it will understand that your %f means it needs a float value. So who is going to provide me the float value after comma? That is a. Now here I initialize and declare variable a with value equals to 10. Now just note here, I can give integer value, but it will take it as a float. So when I'm going to print a value of a is equal to %f, it will going to print the float value. Now in this example, we are declaring two variables, float a and b, and we are initializing a with 10.10, and I'm going to add the value of a with 10 and give it to b. So whatever is there on the right hand side, it will be evaluated and given on the left hand side. So value of a will be 10.10. It is going to print the float value, and again if I add 10 to a, I get 20.10. So value of b will be %f, and %f, the value will be given by which variable? B. So what is the answer of b? 10.10 plus 10, that is 20.10. Don't worry, we'll perform these programs in the coming slides. The last is character. So we declare a variable character a, and we initialize the a equals to alphabet a, and here we're going to print the value of a using %c. So as soon as the compiler comes here, percentage, it will check for the next character, that is c. So c means it needs to print a character value. So who is going to provide me this value? The next variable after comma, that is a. So what is the value of a? It is alphabet a. Similarly, I declare and initialize a variable a with alphabet a value. Now if I print this command, value of a equals to %c, so the compiler will know that it is going to need a character value. So the after comma, the value of a, that is capital A, will be printed here. Similarly, I take two variables, character a and b, and I initialize both of them to different values a and b. I am going to print them using two printf commands, value of a equal to %c, and the value is given by a. Similarly, value of b equals to %c, and the value is going to be provided by b. So here it is important to know that after double quotes we need a comma. So comma is important, and after comma whichever variable is there, that value will be given to the percentage.